Morning everybody, welcome to another Clibbery Walk. It's a stormy day in late June 2020 and with Davey from Davey Goes Wild, and we're about to walk round the Mawley estate doing the walk we've called Mawley Revisited. So we're starting at the Sports and Social Club and walking down here towards the top of the Hurst. So we can see our destination coming into view there, up the side of that wood up there. When we get to the junction with the Hurst, we're going to turn right. So I've had a request from somebody to video the Hurst, so we're going to do it in its entirety, and then when we get to the end we're going to turn left down Lower Street. Yeah, that Filmora software Rich put me onto is incredible. It's just amazing.
Well, if you think back now, 3 weeks ago you were like this.
Yes.
What a world of a difference it is.
Oh, it's amazing. And I've got an intro sequence now.
Oh, have you?
I've got.
Who did you intro?
I've actually picked a template.
Okay.
So it's like a title page. There we go. Clibbery Mortimer Rugby Club flag up on the top of that gable up there.
I see it.
There we go. A friend who lives in this one with the white front.
3 stories, nice.
Yeah.
Do any of these have basements?
Yep, all of them.
Do they? Oh,
yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah. I reckon we might be lucky today, you know. So that bag's a Fjällräven, is it?
Yep.
Expensive?
Whenever anybody asks that question, I always wonder. It's 125 quid.
Oh, that's not.
It was reduced from 150. I got it from Trekker.
Okay.
Now, to me, 125 quid is reasonable. It's not expensive.
This bag was 150.
Exactly. But the thing is, I'm going to buy it once. Does that
Yeah.
make sense?
Yeah.
Now, Joshua's bag I just bought was 30 quid.
Yeah.
But it's a Bircher or whatever it is.
Yeah. Don't they make jet washers? Anyway, there we go, Lower Street in all its splendour. Yeah. I used to live in number 9 over there.
You did,
It's my first house, yeah.
Born there?
No.
Okay.
This walk's going absolutely splendidly. We're just nattering away about camping gear and walking. And
in the sunshine.
Sunshine, yeah. Let's hope it stays with us all the way around, because it was hoofing it down earlier on.
Oh yeah.
To the extent that I rang Davey and said, "Are you sure about this, mate?" But no, it's all going to be good. Did you bring a tarp just in case it really...
Nah.
Oh dear. Right. Okay. It's all going to be good. So we're walking down Lower Hedge now, going down over the new bridge and then following the footpath up to the main Mawley gates.
Why is it called the New Bridge?
Because it was built in 1890, I think. Obviously it replaced an old bridge. We've just seen Michael von Halliday on his way out of town, probably going to the butcher's. Keep on slogging up this hill. We're only at the bottom really, it's not too bad yet. No. But right now this is as steep as it gets, mate. think we might be alright with this weather, you know.
Yeah, I think you're right.
You can see most of our walk from here. We're going to walk down the drive to Mawley, round the track which takes us down to the forge, over the river on the footbridge, and then back up through the rookery, and then down over the fields, past those new houses up there, and pop out down by my mum's house. It's pretty much exactly the same walk I walked in January this year, but the estate now is in full bloom, so I'm really looking forward to it. I've spoken to the estate manager, who's quite happy to have us there filming, and one of the things we're hoping to do over the next few weeks is provide some videos for you which detail the legal rights of way through Mawley, so people don't get lost and they know where they can and cannot go. So we're at the top of Cherry Orchard, and we've got about another 150 metres to go to the gates. Traffic's very noisy and quite quick this morning, so when you're coming up here with your kids and your dogs, keep them under close control. We're heading along here until we get to the lovely gate posts on the right hand side. So here we go. This is the gates to Mawley. As you can see, there's a bridleway sign pointing us straight down the drive. Now when we walk onto this land, you've got to remember that it's private property. We're allowed to walk through it. Please don't stray from the rights of way, because the landowner tends to get quite upset about that kind of thing. So just when we're on here, be respectful and behave nicely. Spot on, no this, isn't it? Yeah, that's fantastic. A lot of forestry work going on here. That's water dropping off the leaves. There's some llamas in a field up here when I was up here before. Lots of forestry work going on the side of us there.
Something up on the right.
Yeah.
I think.
So we're heading up to the end of the drive, and when we get to the set of gates at the end, we turn left. But I'll show you that when we get a little bit closer. The fences here are absolutely amazing. They're all what's called riven timber, split timber, and the quality of the stone walling is second to none. Little pond over there on our left hand side. Absolutely fantastic location. These guys having the time of their life on those logs. It's beautiful to see. So guys, we are at an intersection here. This is the path that comes up from down by the river where the bridge isn't functional at the I think that would be the lower forge, and then this track here heads back up towards Mawley Oak Garage. So years ago I used to mountain bike through the estate quite a lot on bridleways, and this used to be one of my regular routes. Just there in the distance you can see the old graveyard, and works going on down to the buildings in the walled garden. The estate is really in fantastic condition, and it's going to get better. So in front of us now we can see Sadler's Barn, Clee Hill up in the distance, and Clibry nestling down in the valley. So here we are at the end of the drive, and if we look to the right there are two signs clearly stating private, no public access. Our route lies to the left here. we're following the road round and we'll end up descending down a hill down into the river valley. So here we go, there's a way marker here indicating public bridleway on down the hill here and a footpath going left. Now we will be walking that footpath in the next few weeks, but that's not a job for today. Today we're heading down to the ford. Jacob's sheep across this grassland. It's absolutely beautiful here. It's like the best quality National Trust property. It's amazing. So there in the distance you've got Bayton Church, over to Norgrove's End where my friend Bob and Kath live, and George doing the barn up there. We scan round, Clouds Top up on the horizon there, right the way back round towards Prisley. Mr. Cleaver used to work in the joinery shop here, and it was the most fantastic place. We used to come and deliver here quite a lot, and yeah, he made wedding presents for Charles and Diana for their wedding, you know. They're just amazing, and all on this little country estate just outside of Clibry. Coming up on the deer park on our right hand side. Wonder if we're going to see him today. It's a treat in itself. Check out the size of this tree, it's huge. Still walking down the track by the deer park. We've seen one, but the rest seem to be a bit elusive today. Look like they're growing something over there. Please do not litter. Yeah, please don't litter. Yeah, got to keep this place beautiful.
There is another sign over there. There's several parts down here. So.
Right, so we're coming down towards the bottom of the hill. There's a sign there on the right, no access, no public access, private. That goes up to the wood yard. There's no point in going up there. Stick to the track, and you've got beautiful views down in the bottom of the valley, walking round to the ford. Got the old lake down there, absolutely amazing. So now when we get down, it goes round to the right. We're in the bottom of the valley now, and we'll go up to the river.
I actually quite often find going downhill harder than going uphill.
I think that comes with age. I'm the same.
It's my ankles.
And my knees. Yeah, in 50s and mostly broken, I think. Yeah. Springs immediately to mind. We've got to keep on going. That's why God invented ibuprofen. The path here bends round to the right. So we've got a bridleway heading in from our left. Again, a walk for another day. It's very clearly signposted there. And then you've got a footbridge here. Now if we cross over this footbridge, we will do this another time. That goes up through Norgrove's End, up towards Bayton. But today our path lies along this track here. It's very easy going now, we're down in the bottom. So our path lies forward along the track here. There is a path heading off to the left, but that's private, no right of way. So please stick to the main path through. So we're just coming up on the forge and the river crossing, and I think we're going to stop for a quick brew.
And a biscuit.
And a biscuit, obviously a biscuit. Jammy Dodgers and ginger nuts.
Ginger nut.
Obviously. You can't go for a walk without a cup of tea and a biscuit, I've found. No, it's just impossible. And this is looking beautiful. There were works ongoing when I was down here in January. They seem to have come on a fair pace. Our path goes left over the little stone bridge here, and then over the footbridge over the river straight in front of us now. Oh, it's amazing. So here we go, we've got upgraded audio now.
Be interesting to see what it's like.
I'm risking it and putting a new external microphone on for the rest of the trip. We're going to see what it's like. It's very nice actually being able to see the screen on the front of the camera for a change. Yeah, hopefully this improves things for you. So now I've changed the microphone, I'm going to go and video the weir again. The only problem with this is the GoPro isn't 100% waterproof when you've got the microphone in, so I can't use it on rainy days, but we'll use it today. So we're just saying goodbye to the ford and the lower forge. Had a lovely cup of coffee break, haven't we?
It's one of the best coffee spots I've stopped at in a long time.
It's absolutely fantastic. I think the decision to come here today rather than walk on Clee Hill is entirely vindicated. Now our route goes up the track here. It's relatively steep for a few hundred metres, but after that it levels off. So we've just got to dig in and get it done.
Yes sir.
Let's go. As I said last time, the quality of the workmanship that's going on here is second to none, and I think we should all take our hats off to the estate owner, who is just putting the estate back to what it should be. This beautiful old oak tree here. We're at the top of the steep bit, now we've got a steady incline up to the rookery. Turn the sound right down, because you've got the sound of your feet directly behind the camera.
Well, in theory, it's not your new microphone.
Yeah, it does.
I'm sure it'll pick some up.
Yeah. The sound of the woods is amazing. We're coming up to the rookery now. Gates are coming into view. So we're only about half a mile off the road again now.
Really?
Yeah.
It feels like you're right out of the middle of nowhere.
So here we go. We've got absolutely fantastic stone walling. Hats off to the guys. We've got the rookery towards Bayton on our left, coming in. We were walking through that last weekend, and many weekends indeed. There's the lodges up at Shakenhurst in the middle of the frame, and Bayton's round to the left. Our path follows the track up there towards the road. Sky's amazing. So we go up through the gap between the two buildings, through those gates you can see coming into the distance, and then follow the track up to the road. See, beautiful old stable block here, still in use. Smells of horses. Yeah, it's nice. Reminds me of school actually. Where I went to school there was a stable for riding, and it's directly below the classroom, so you're never far away from the smell of horses. So that's where we've come from, and we're heading up the track here on the left. So here we are at the top of the Rookery Drive. Come up onto the Bayton Lane. Davey walking behind me there, so he keeps out of shot. We're turning right here back towards Clibbery. It's been a beautiful walk through the estate.
It is spectacular.
And I think we both agreed, you know, it's like going to a National Trust property to
It
walk
is,
around.
it's absolutely beautiful. And
So
where we had the cup of tea was fantastic.
yeah. And by the way, while we're on, Davey's got a channel on YouTube called Davey Boy Goes Wild, and what do you cover on that?
Wild camping, hiking, my boy,
Gear
and
reviews a bit.
gear reviews, and a bit of vegan cooking.
It's all good. So give him a look. It's definitely worthwhile.
Vegan cooking.
Right, well we're going to head back into Clibbery now.
You might have got like half an hour or something.
You what, sorry?
You might have had 10 minutes of B-roll coming up there.
Maybe. Doesn't matter. I've still got 2 hours on the card.
Yeah.
I've gone up to 1080 this time. Still a bit scared about 2.7k.
I don't think, if it's going onto YouTube, I don't think you need 2.7
No. I
or
agree.
4K at all.
No. Just walking down Rookery Bank. When we get to the bottom, we're going to go over the Rowley Brook and up the fields, which is a straight line back into Clibbery. Really nice bit of walk. Really nice way to finish the walk off. So here we are at the bottom of the bank, and we are going up there and up the fields. So the brook's dry. We're going to just scoot across it here. Just be very careful with your footing. And I'm going to get stung to death because I chose to wear shorts today like an idiot. We follow the track up here through the woods to a stile. Looking by all these skid marks we've got down here, this next bit could be quite tasty. Had a lot of rain lately. Oh, it's not too bad. In fact, this morning it was chucking it down stair rods, and I wasn't confident to put the decent microphone on until we got to the ford. There we go. Someone started cutting the silage. Got a good crop on here. This is our last ascent.
Thank the Lord. At least they've mowed it for us.
Yeah, and it's not that bad. So, crack it off.
Let's just hope it's not a false horizon.
Not much of one.
We're wearing a t-shirt around here.
So we've got an unusual set of challenges now, because this field is being mown at the moment. So we can keep our wits about us, make sure we know where the farmer is in the tractor, and make sure we don't get in his way. There he goes. Good old David Brown tractor. Now we've got the steeple coming into view with Brown Clee behind it, where we were a few weeks ago, and in a minute I'll be able to show you almost all of our walk in a pan from up at the top of here. point of the walk where I don't really want it to end, but we can always do another, can't we?
We certainly can.
Yeah, Davey's from Kidderminster, so it's quite handy.
You pointed out about 5 or 6 different places where you can extend it or take
Yeah,
it
yeah, absolutely. So, yeah, just walking to the top of Clavis now, and we might sit there for a minute and have a look at the view because it is tremendous. That's all right. So I was just saying to Davey, this is the Clibbery sledging field, Clavis Close, and yeah, I used to get a lot of action. Mum lives down on the corner. I used to get a lot of people going there injured from sledging, but yeah, good times, good times. Been an absolutely beautiful day after the rain this morning.
Well, when I was driving over,
Yeah.
it was absolutely pouring down.
Poor old Davey's regretting the choice of a long sleeve top.
Yeah.
There we go. So what we're going to do now, we're going to make our way down to Lion Lane, up to the church, up from the churchyard, back up to the sports club. Shame the pub's not open really, but there we go. Such a long.
Hey, 2 weeks' time we'll be coming through. I'll come for another walk.
Yeah, we'll
It'll be open then.
Yeah, we'll have to
Hopefully.
sign in and stay for 2 hours though.
Oh, okay. You can twist my arm.
There you go. Right. Okay, well I'm actually going to sign the video off here now. I think we've had a good one today, and if you've enjoyed it, click the like and consider subscribing, and I'll see you again on another Clibbery walk. Bye.